Nothing we can really do here in the Hall of the Cornerstone now at all. We need to actually head to Hollow Bastion, just like they said. So we need to take the save point here. I'm not going to bother saving right now because we did a lot, but I saved just before we dealt with the Queen Minnie. So we'll go ahead and just head back to the world map. New episode added, just means we need to go back there. So we head over to Hollow Bastion. We're doing just that. We'll go ahead and land at Merlin's place.
Anybody home?
Merlin!
The castle's in danger.
What is all that racket? Oh, it's you. It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you.
Yeah, I've got Fire, Thunder,
Really?
and Cure now.
Wait a minute! Let's talk about the problem. It's Maleficent. She's back.
Where? Inside the castle?
Yup, and Heartless too.
Oh, dear.
Maleficent wants to send over the whole castle and own it. She filled the whole cornerstone with tiny bags.
Yeah, we're having Donald explain everything to Merlin.
There's hardness in every part of the castle. The king is in danger. What?
Perhaps I'd better just see for myself.
Because nobody likes to hear you talk, Donald.
Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's quite serious.
Wow, Merlin has turned into Captain Obvious. Hocus pocus didgeridoo.
What's that?
What?
My boy, that is a gateway to a special world. Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain.
Oh, boy.
We knew we could count on you, Merlin.
Then we should go get him.
Wait a moment. The perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first. Somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one. I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in grave danger. Listen carefully, Sora. You must find that door, and when you do, lock it with your keyblade.
Got it.
You'll get down on us.
And now, one more thing. You're heading into a very special world. While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
What do you mean?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.
While you sleeping? Because your eyes are closed. Of course, cliche. Well, you'll find out when you see it. Okay, fair enough. Alright, actually, now I'm going to go ahead and throw down a save. And then we'll head through that magical door right there. So that I'll be right back. Alright, all saved up and ready to go. I'll be taking Donald and Goofy in with me, so I'll be able to use my drive forms here. Let's open the door to this mystery world. Anything behind the door? I've never actually gone behind it before. Nope. I gotta open it from this side, of course. Jeez, Merlin, you can make the doors lighter.
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light.
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
Oh, this is problem one.
Deja vu?
Yeah, that's it.
Really? Have you been here before?
Hey, you! Seen any bad guys around here? Why, you oughta... Nah, I I don't have time to waste on punks like you, so I guess I'll go easy on ya.
Well, there's our villain.
Alright, welcome to Cornerstone Hill and the Timeless River. We are in a black and white world where everything has, well, as you can see, is black and white, has compressed audio, and really weird sound effects. Like when you shake your head, it sounds like something's rattling. Which you would think, which probably would be normal for Goofy's head, hearing something rattle, but anyway, I digress. So we'll move on from there. Even well, is it, you know, Sora's attacking grunts are even compressed. Got Cornerstone Hill map. I like how they did this old style thing where they made Donald and Goofy wear their outfits from when they were first drawn back in the day. And then they also made Sora classic as well. They put him back in his Kingdom Hearts 1 outfit. And they gave him this kind of silly expression on his face. I think that's really cool. I like how they did that. There's a save point over here. I don't need that. I think we need to head the other direction. I think waterway is the way we need to go. Pete isn't this way. Okay, yeah, we need to go the other direction. So we head to the pier. Open this chest here for a high potion. And unfortunately, I can't get high enough to reach that. I should be able to with my drive form. I'm supposed to switch to valor form here, which really doesn't change my appearance at all. I just now wield 2 keyblades. I just can't quite reach it. Damn it. Oh well, I'll come back here and get it. Oh, really quickly open this chest over here so I'm not wasting drive time. Pick up this puzzle piece here and talk to Pete.
What's with you, squirts? You got some kind of bone to pick with me?
More than one.
Them's fighting words. Huh?
As you can see, my outfit hasn't changed at all now that I've changed to Valor form. All it does is just now change
Not
to
so
my
fast.
weapons
What's
to be,
that for?
you know, carrying 2 because I'm in Valor form. Alright, we gotta fight Pete here. You see he doesn't have a very big health bar, and he's defeated just that quickly.
What you bugs beef with me anyway?
I wouldn't even really call him even a mini boss because he's
Who
beaten
are
so
you?
quickly.
You new around here?
Cut the act.
Whoa!
You know, something doesn't seem quite right here. Are you sure you're Pete?
Well, of course I'm Pete. I'm the captain of the steamboat, so stop bothering me, see? So hit the road. I gotta go find the little runt what stole my boat.
Gosh, maybe we made a mistake.
I'm starting to think the same thing. He hasn't even called any Heartless.
Sorry we attacked you like that, Captain Pete.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you're really sorry, then go find my steamboat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my hickin' back.
And welcome to the Timeless River. I'm really glad they didn't go that far and put the whole, you know, the film grain, all that stuff on the screen. That would have been really, really annoying. They just made it black and white. That's good enough. They didn't have to go with the film grain, which thankfully they didn't. I thought for sure Pete was the bad guy. Ah, that would be too easy. Come on, fellas, let's try to find that steamboat. I guess we did say we would. Hey, we've got a door to find. Oh yeah. I don't see any doors. Other than the one we came into. Huh? What's this? I missed an obvious chest right there. I can't see a thing. And then here we come.
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light.
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
Hi, this is Problem 1.
Deja vu?
Yeah, that's it.
Really? Have you been here before?
What was that? Heartless going out and us coming in. What does it mean? Now that we've seen that intro there, the 4 doors we saw those Heartless go into are now open. Let's get rid of those Heartless. Then what do we do? We'll worry about that later. Alright. As, let's go and get this chest that I missed a minute ago. I don't know how I missed this one. I got a frost shard out of that. Alright, now that we saw that little intro there showing us, these 4 windows have now opened up and we can now pass through them to fight some Heartless. It doesn't really matter what order you do them in, but you have to do all 4 of them in order to move on with the plot. Before I do that, I'm going to take a moment to do something off screen just real quick, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, I'm back and all ready to do the next thing that I wanted to do. Which is to go through the camera kind of passes through the cornerstone of light a little bit, doesn't it? Alright, I'm going to do these 4 things. Each one of these has a different little objective in them. But all of them pretty much just defeat the Heartless within a certain amount of time, because the objective that you have to do is time based. I'll explain better when I get into them. I don't think it really matters what order you do them either, so you can do them in any order you want to. Let's just go from left to right. Let's go in here first.
What are they building?
Look out!
Uh-huh.
Gee, he seems kind of different somehow.
Heartless! I knew it. You really saved the day. Now, let's get those Heartless.
Alright, we have to defeat all the Heartless before the scaffolding falls. You'll see that by the bar on the left-hand side of the screen says Mayhem. There's too much mayhem from the attacks of what's going on. Or mostly say Heartless attacks. Basically, the Heartless are attacking the scaffolding itself. Too many attacks, and the scaffolding will collapse. And of course, if that happens, we die. So you just keep attacking the Heartless. Beat them all before the Mayhem bar fills up. It's pretty much just that simple. And there we go.
How do you like that?
Hey, look!
You absolute idiot. You've managed to fail at everything. And what's more, you foolishly thought you could take my place while I was away. Well, as of now, you're finished. Mark my words, there'll be no place for you when our time comes. Useless imbecile.
But I...
What? Somebody sure was angry. I don't understand. Let's just try to clear out the Heartless first. This place is okay, but we've got 3 more spots to check. Alright. What's going on here is every time we complete one of these worlds, we're kind of going to be doing a flashback to this mysterious person who we saw speaking to Maleficent and Hollow Bastion, and it leads to basically how this mysterious person ended up causing the problems here in, not just here in Timeless River, but how it's affecting the future, essentially, in Disney Castle back on the other side of that door over there. So, each time you complete one of these, it'll show the continuous order of that story of what's going on with this mystery person, and so like I said, that's why I said it doesn't really matter what order you do them in. The progress of that story arc that we're going to see will appear in the same order regardless of where we go. But still, we're going to go from left to right. Now we're going to go here on this one here.
The town shrunk.
Or do you think maybe we got bigger?
I got flashbacks to the Wonderland
Hey,
world.
look at the toy cannons. What's he saying? Hey, they're heartless.
Alright, we got some flying Heartless to deal with here. Defeat all the Heartless while protecting the town. So pretty much the same thing just like before, on the scaffolding. You want to try to prevent as much damage to the town as possible by attacking all the Heartless. And you can actually come over here to the tower here, and use the reaction command Stomp Bomb. It'll actually start attacking all the Heartless, which is kind of cool. I think it only attacks the airborne Heartless, though. Any of the ground Heartless, I don't think will stop them. Or it won't attack any of the ground Heartless. It only attacks the flying Heartless. Apparently I'm wrong. It's attacking this one over here, so that's good. And there we go. We got the last one.
Man, that was weird.
Look, Sora, over there.
Another one of these videos is going to progress the little story arc that we're watching.
Oh, for crying out loud. She didn't have to go and say that. Okay, I might have messed up every now and then, but I'm a lot more things than useless. Why, when I was starting out... Oh, I miss those good old days. What I wouldn't give to go back in time. What I wouldn't give. Huh? Hey, I think that's my...
A door? It looks familiar. Yep, it's the door Merlin magicked up. So it should come straight here, right? Sure, I think. Let's check it out. Okay. No, it's obviously not the door. And they're being ridiculously vague. We already know. We recognize the voice. We saw the giant freaking hands. We know whose perspective we're looking at it from. But in case you still somehow don't know, as you know, well, I'll just pretend like we all don't know together and keep it spoiler free. We need to go into this one over here next. You can go back to the previous ones, but there's no point. There's no. I don't think there's any like hidden chests or anything like that that you missed. Let's go through into this one. This one's a little bit harder. This building here, it's on fire.
Come on, he needs our help.
In addition to the Heartless, what makes this difficult is there is a Heartless enemy here that's actually a car, and they'll show up here in a second. Use my drive for, so I will. Also, again, the fires are important. You want to take out the fires as well. Not the fires in the building, just the ones on the ground, I guess. there are going to be some cars that appear, and they do. Here's one right here. These guys are really irritating. Defeat them as quickly as you possibly can, because they'll eventually go into like pissed off mode, where they'll just race around the floor, race around the arena, and while they're running around, they're invincible to damage, unless you manage to hit them while they're spun out. And I'll see if I okay, good. I defeated them all. Well, I never deal with it. So that's good. But if you take too long, they'll start, racing around the arena from like one point to another. And once they reach a certain point, they'll like do a skid. And while they're skidding out, that's when they're vulnerable to being hit. But while they're dashing back and forth across the arena, you can't hit them. And if they hit you, they'll do a lot of damage. So try to take those heartless cars out as fast as you can, as they are a serious pain in the ass if you don't.
Fascinating. This appears to be a portal to the past.
Yeah, it was the strangest thing.
Stop gawking. And start thinking of a way we can use it to our advantage.
Okay.
Now, perhaps I could give you one more chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You can count on me. So what do I do?
Patience, my dear. What have we here? Well, if it isn't the cornerstone of life. Now we can take the castle from those fools, but we'll have to proceed with the utmost of care.